All right, we are here and we are ready to rock and roll, y'all. It is day number 54 inside of our 30K in 90 days challenge. Today, we are going to be talking about content. We're getting back into content. We're getting back into reaching your target audience. We're getting back into making sales. And that's going to start with a little bit of research, right? We got to figure out how to find the hot content ideas. If you don't know what to make content about, as it relates to your target audience, then you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck like Chuck, and you're gonna be sitting around stagnant. So let's get it into gear, okay? I'm gonna show you one of my favorite resources to use for this, and you're gonna be good to go. So before we jump into it, I want to welcome you guys to today's very special live. My name is Tracy Walker. I am a baseball mom. I'm also a documented seven-figure earner inside of the digital marketing space. I've been able to build network marketing companies into the tens, 20, 30, 40,000 people range all across the world. I've made millions of dollars in network marketing. And really, I did it all through the internet, right? I didn't build from home parties or presentations in the sense of being at a hotel. Have I done those things? Absolutely. Have I been in those environments? Absolutely. That's the way I was taught. So I learned how to do it and I can do it, but it wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. So I picked up a skill called digital marketing. And I've been able to be very successful building using the internet, digital marketing, content, social media, all that good stuff. Okay. So it works in that arena. I've also been able to use my skill set in digital marketing to help me be a top affiliate in many different affiliate marketing programs, whether it's the number one earner, whether it's the top producer, or part of the top 3 to 5 top earners or producers at any given time. Any affiliate program I've decided to associate myself with, I've been able to be very, very successful with it in terms of one of the top producers. Why? Because of what I learned and as a digital marketer. Last but not least, I am also, and I've also created my own products and services, right? So not only have I used this skill set to grow network marketing teams or, sell other people's products in affiliate marketing, I've been able to do it on my own with my own products and services. I've put courses together, trainings, video tutorials. I've got ebooks and downloads, coaching program, manuals, workbooks, worksheets, infographics, full blown video courses, right? Where I teach it, manage it, maintain it, have all of the customer service for it, the whole back end of everything as well. So I know what it's like on the front and on the back. Okay. Now, in addition to that, I'm also what I like to call a marketing automations expert. Okay. How does that apply to anything? Well, marketing automations is really about being able to take the things that we do with digital marketing and automate a lot of the processes. As I shared with you before, I am a baseball mom. So I do spend quite a bit of my time for fall ball, spring ball, and summer. Okay. Baseball is pretty much year round. I'm on a bleacher somewhere, or I'm in the park somewhere. I'm on a field somewhere, right? Watching, not playing. My son is playing, but I want to continue to be a very, very present mom. Okay. And I've been able and very fortunate enough to do that because of these skills. I do not want to have a business where it's 7 o'clock at night and I've got to go to my son's practice. And while he's at practice or a game, right, I got to keep stepping away because I am committed to a Zoom call that I've got to present on, at night in the middle of the park, right? I don't want to do that. I want people to be able to go through my processes, be able to go to my website, find all the information, review it on their own, find a buy button, hit the buy button, and buy all on autopilot, which is what I absolutely love. That is called leverage at its finest. All right. And so during this 30K and 90-day challenge, one of my intentions has been to make sure that you are equipped with the skills and the resources and the tools that you need to also uh, automate your marketing so that you can have your time back, so that you can live your life. And hey, listen, if you love doing presentations and being at physical events and being there, this is not going to take away from that. But for those of you that absolutely know that's not going to be your speed, that's not going to be something that even if you did now, you won't be able to keep up with it because it's just not feasible for your lifestyle. This is definitely the skill that you want to learn. So you want to tap in. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel here on YouTube, or if you're not already following me over on Facebook, click the subscription button, click the subscribe button. Okay. Make sure you get notified by clicking the notifications bell because I'm going live at least up and every day, at least up until day number 90. And we're on day number 54. So we still have 36 more days to go. All right. And I want you in the loop and not missing a beat. Okay. So, guys, let's jump right on into it. How do you find hot content ideas? Now, here's what I know. I know that people get started in an affiliate marketing program, or they get started in some type of home-based business, or they have their own product and service that they are selling. And one of the hardest things is to take your product, take your service, take whatever your offering is, and create content around that thing that actually adds value. There are tons of videos that you can do that are going to still be helpful that talk about the features of the thing, right? Like if you have a phone holder, right? For example, could you talk about the features? Could you talk about how this folds over like this and does this, and it can fit nicely and neat inside of your laptop bag or your purse? Or could you talk about the hinges? Yeah, you could do all of that, right? Could you talk about it's silver? You could do that, but benefits are always more important, right? Benefits. So instead of talking about, oh, this is just a hinge, right? This has a hinge so that it can fit nicely and doesn't bulk up your purse. The benefit is it doesn't bulk up the purse. The feature is the hinge. Many times when people are explaining their products or services, they talk about the features, the hinge, the hook, right? The hook right here. Okay, but how does that hook being there benefit the user? Can you position it where a person can think about it in their day-to-day activity and say, okay, yeah, that hook is necessary for me. The fact that it has a hook doesn't really mean anything, but the moment you say, hey, listen, this has a hook so that as your phone sits, you can sit it right on your desk, right next to your computer, and you don't have to worry about flipping your phone up every time it buzzes or rings, even if it's on vibrate, to see who's calling. You can have it sitting up, right? You can have it sitting up and you can literally just see it right there, right? In other words, it's one less step that you need to take. In other words, convenience, right? So people can talk about the features, even from a digital standpoint. People talk about, oh, it's this many modules. Each module is this many minutes long, right? And that's great. But people in their minds, they still want to figure out, like, well, how is this thing going to help me? So the way that we really have to find hot content is we have to kind of reverse engineer. Okay. Instead of us talking about what we think is the most important part or the most advantageous aspect or even the feature or benefit that we believe is something that the market is going to absolutely, that they're going to eat it up, right? It makes more sense to reverse engineer and find out what is it that people are already searching. Because if I can figure out what people are already searching for, then I don't have to guess whether my content is going to be beneficial to them. Because if people are already looking for it, what we want to do is we want to create content where we insert ourselves into that conversation that they're already having in their minds, and then we want to show up for them. We want to show up for them based on what they're already looking for. And if they're not looking for it, then, why even waste your time creating content because it sounds good to you, right? One thing about being a marketer, I will tell you, is that you cannot be married to, your content. Okay. The bottom line is this: either the content is working or the content is not working. And if it's not working, then you have to keep tweaking and tweaking and tweaking until you figure out the sweet spot. Okay. Now, without going through a whole lot of trial and error, let's just go to where data is already collected in reference to what people are searching, right? Now, could you go to Instagram and type in Instagram, a particular phrase, and see the list that drops down? Absolutely, you can do that. Could you go to Google and type in a phrase and see the drop down list, which would be recommended search phrases that people are searching, and see what that is? But but see, the thing is, let me back up. But what if you just went to a website that already brought all that congregate data together and could share with you what's hot on TikTok, what's hot on YouTube, what's hot on Google as it relates to your search phrase. Okay. So I am going to reveal this very secret source to you right now, and it is called da, 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 answerthepublic.com. Okay, guys, answerthepublic.com. This is a favorite of mine. I've used it for a really, really long time. And they do have a free version of this particular site. And I'm going to share a little example with a little demo with you. They do have a free version of the site. If you decided that you wanted to pay for it, you could definitely do that as well. But let me go ahead and bring it on up to the stage here. And what I really want to do is I want to bring to your attention, I've already kind of put some stuff in to save us on time. Okay, now notice that you can I have a free account. Okay, and with a free account you can do 3 free searches a day. Okay, 3 free searches a day. If you feel like you need to do more searches than that, then you can clearly upgrade. You can clearly upgrade. Okay, but I'm fine with the 3 a day because I know I'm keeping my searches very tight, right? I'm not just randomly searching for, all of these broad categories. I know specifically I'm talking about digital marketing, right? I know specifically I'm talking about, making money online. Okay. I know specifically I'm talking about work from home. Okay. You guys get what I'm saying? So I don't need to have the paid version. But if you are still narrowing that down for yourself and you need that flexibility, then go ahead and you can get yourself a paid account. But for the sake of this, we're going to roll with this demo. Okay. So I'm into digital marketing, right? An affiliate program that I market is a digital marketing program. I share it with you. I have my own digital marketing courses and trainings and services and all this type of stuff, right? I'm an affiliate marketer as well. So I am consistently in this little space of digital marketing. So that's what I care about. Okay. Yours might be something else, but you can type in, they say use 1 to 2 words for best results. If you have 3, like make money online, that is still going to be okay, or work from home, that's still going to be okay. But the shorter and the tighter the keyword phrase is, the higher the efficiency of the results you're going to get. Okay. So anyway, I tapped on TikTok, right? Because I use Instagram, right? I don't use TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, but I do use Instagram, and I do use YouTube, and I do use Facebook. Okay. So whatever usually happens on TikTok first, it makes its way over to Instagram a lot of the time. Okay. So if you can figure out what's happening on TikTok first, then you can get the ideas and you can still make content for TikTok if you're on TikTok, but you can also make that content on Instagram. Okay. And, be in the right place at the right time with your target audience. So for me, the example is digital marketing. Okay. And what it does is it tells me that for TikTok, right? If I want to do YouTube, I could do that, Bing, Google, Amazon. But for TikTok, it's telling me that it has a search volume of 135,000 searches per month. Per month, right? If you need to know something, you see this little question mark, you can hover. And this is the search, it tells you this is a search volume per month. Okay. It's not per day, but it's per month. All right. So if 135,000 times digital marketing is searched on TikTok, that's a lot of times, right? That's a lot of times. So it's something that people are searching. Now, if it had 1,000 search for the month, if it had no search for the month, then you need to either adjust your phrase or realize that that area isn't in demand. Part of being successful with digital marketing is having something that's in demand, because then that way you don't have to go and find an audience. You can just tap into an existing audience when you have something that is in demand. All right. So boom, 135,000 per month. If you wanted to run ads, it's telling you that this particular keyword is running at about $10.59 per click, which is expensive AF. expensive AF. So if you were going to target this keyword, what I'm saying is that you might want to get good at doing what I'm telling you to do so that you can do this organically with content, or pay $11 or take $10.60 per click. Okay. And that's expensive. That's hugely, I'm surprised that that is even that high. That is ridiculous. But anyway, here we go. So 135,000 per month. All right. So now digital marketing is our phrase. Now here's what I want you to understand. You're going to have to take some time to learn how this works. We're going to give you the gist of it. Okay. See right here. Right. So it's showing that 28 questions are basically the main questions as it relates to digital marketing on TikTok. 28 different questions. Right. And we're looking for the highly searched. Right. We don't want the lowest search. We don't want the average, although average is not bad. But if you're going to spend your time doing anything, spend your time on what is being highly searched, because that's what people want. It's very simple. Just give people what they want. Okay. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that. So highly searched. Okay. So you can see highly searched is like this dark orange. Okay. So as we go down, you can see these circles, these little dots on the inner circle of this wheel. Okay, you see these dots. So this is a dark orange. This is a dark orange, right? This is a dark orange, dark orange. So let's see, what does this one say right here? This one right here says, are digital marketing courses worth it? How about that? Right? Are digital marketing courses worth it? Could you create a video on that? Absolutely. How about this one? Can digital marketing make you rich? These are searches that people are searching. This isn't something that you're making up. This is something that people are already searching. So this is why you just need to come here, figure out what the content is, and do it. What's this one? How to start. It says how to start digital marketing. You could say how to start a digital marketing business, for example. Fill in the gaps, right? What's this one? This one is, let me scroll down. This one says what digital marketing looks like, right? So maybe you could say, if you were going to use this one, something maybe in income, right? What digital marketing looks like in income. You know, what does the income for digital marketing look like? You could say something like that. You know, you're gonna have to play around with that, right? If we come back around to the top over here, this says why digital marketing is not for you. Right. I mean, you could say something, the content could be based around, you know, it's not for you if you don't know how to use a computer, right? Or you don't have a phone. Right? Like it's not for you if you are lazy and are shiftless and trifling. That's that was my calculus. My calculus professor used to say that when I was in college. He used to say, listen, you're not going to be shiftless and trifling. My computer is looking like the battery's low. So guys, give me a second. Let me plug this up because I don't want to lose you in the middle of this very important lesson today. Okay, hold on. Don't want to lose you. All right, there we go. We're in business. Okay. Why digital marketing is not for you. So if you're shiftless, if you're trifling, if you're lazy, if you don't have a phone, if you don't want to work on the internet, if you don't have any time at all, if you want something for nothing, you guys get what I'm saying? Okay, you could go that route. Okay. Now let me just say this here, our digital marketing course is worth it, right? Now, if I were to click on that, it would take me over to TikTok. But as I shared with you, I don't have TikTok. Okay. I don't have TikTok. However, you can still see the search up here, right? And you could see the different types of content creators that are focused on digital marketing, right? So you could definitely click and go over there and do that yourself. Okay. You could see that. So what I'm saying to you is this is how you do that. Now, this top section are questions. Now, I want to give you another piece of this. If you just scroll down a little bit, right? This one is prepositions. Okay, so we still want to look at highly searched. This is more content that you could create, right? So let's say this one right here. It says digital marketing for beginners. How about that? What about this one? Digital marketing, is it real? Okay. How about this one over here? This one says digital marketing without showing my face, right? People want to do faceless marketing. This is why we talk about this stuff. What does this one say? Digital marketing with Canva. Here's something that's really important to know. The affiliate program that I'm a part of, we actually have a whole bonus training just on Canva, right? And how to use Canva to create content. So, see, we've looked at a lot of these different topics and we've incorporated in depth modules and trainings on how to leverage these things so that if you were to do a piece of content on Canva, guess what? You could refer people back to our affiliate program, especially if you're already an affiliate, right? And potentially make money when someone purchases because you're aligning something that we have inside of our ecosystem with something that people are already searching and must want some sort of answer for. They want to learn how to do it, right? Now, those would be the prepositions, right? Now, here's another one, comparisons. I really like comparisons, highly searched comparisons. So, for example, digital marketing and commerce. You could do a comparison between digital marketing and commerce. Here's another one, digital marketing versus copywriting, right? How do these two interfaces relate? How are they similar? How are they different? You could do another one, digital marketing versus traditional marketing, right? You could look at these things. Here's another one, digital marketing or affiliate marketing, right? You could talk about the pros and the cons, the comparisons or the differences, okay? All I'm trying to say is that if you're getting started and you're trying to figure out what kind of content you should be making, Answer the Public is going to be one of the vital sources that you could use. And you don't even need the free, I mean, you don't even need to pay for the resource. Now you can, but you don't need to. Okay. And what happens is this will actually keep track of your searches for you. Okay. And you can put them into different little folders and projects and so on and so forth. So I wanted to share with you that Answer the Public could be one of the very, very vital tools and things that you use to help you find content ideas to go create content. Now, if you're still going to be lazy and not create the content, then you cannot say, "Oh, what do I talk about? What do I make content about?" Because I have shared with you and I've told you up till today, I have given you juice on ChatGPT. I've given you juice on how to come up with ideas just from that, right? How to create content, all of that. And even now, as we continue to move forward, I'll be sharing other things with you. They're going to be very vital to you that you can put in your toolbox for you to become a better, more effective, and efficient digital marketer. So, Answer the Public is one of the tools, right? Now, if you're going to use the tool, it's going to help you. That means, yes, you're gonna have to do some work. So if you go over there and you say, "Hey, okay, I'm gonna do a piece of content on digital marketing, how does it, how digital marketing varies from affiliate marketing," and you go and do the research on that, and you put together a piece of content, an Instagram reel, a YouTube video, whatever it is, and you break it down. You're going to be good to go because people are already searching that. Now, if you want to just go create some random stuff that nobody is looking for, then you can't say digital marketing doesn't work. It's almost like you have your store. If you had a physical store, it's like you had a physical store on a street where there's no traffic. Like the town is shut down. There's nobody even hardly living in that town. And you're expecting to make $1 million in sales every day. That would be insane. You wouldn't dare open up a physical location on a street that got 0 foot traffic, right? So in the digital marketing streets, you have to think of it that same way. That phrase, that keyword is a street. That topic is a street. And there's 150 to 135,000 people a month that's walking up and down that digital marketing street. And there's different doors of different stores along the digital marketing street. If you were going to put your business up on that digital marketing street, why not have one of those phrases that while you're on the 135,000 search street, that many people are walking down that street every month, why not have a store that is high, that gets a lot of traffic, where people walk into that store, they're asking about this thing? Why not have a store that gives the comparison between digital marketing and affiliate marketing? Why would you not have a piece of content that it exists for the people that are looking in that store? You guys get what I'm saying? Like, you have to realize that what we're doing on the internet is just a virtual way of the way things and the way business has been in the physical, more tangible, brick and mortar type of business. That's how it goes. Okay, that's how it goes. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to make sure you get yourself a free account at answerthepublic.com. I want you to leverage your 3 searches a day. I want you to make sure you tightly package your phrase for the thing that you want to do. And then the key to it all is you've got to start creating the content. Now, here's another little added piece before we get out of here. You could very easily take that phrase, any of those phrases from Answer the Public, and I've given you prompts for ChatGPT somewhere around day 10 through 20, somewhere in there. I think the first 20 days or so, I gave you all types of prompts that you could use in ChatGPT. Why not take that phrase, go over there to one of my previous videos in the challenge, find the prompt that I gave you or the different prompts that I gave you, insert that phrase into the prompt, throw it in the Chat GPT, and let Chat GPT give you 30 hooks, video hooks that you could create for one hook a day, and you have all that content at least mapped out for you for the whole month in about 3.3 seconds. See, you don't need a lot of time, but you have to be willing to leverage resources and tools. Now, if you just want to do a lot of manual, I told you guys, I'm not with that manual labor stuff. I'm not with that. Okay. Some of you guys love it. Fantastic. You want to get big, strong muscles by proving that you can move a mountain. Awesome. I don't want to do that. I just want to find the little tool. It's going to let me hit the button. It's going to let me highlight, copy, paste. And I want to go over to another free tool like ChatGPT. I want to take my phrase, put it in my prompt, copy, paste. And I want it to kick out for me all of my content. And then I want to put that in a spreadsheet or a little document. And then every day I could just do my little video because it's going to give me the script I need to. And I can put that in my teleprompter app. There you go. Another app, teleprompter app. Put it on your phone, copy paste the script into the teleprompter app. And when you're doing your video, the app actually will show the words going up your screen like a teleprompter. And you literally can just read the words on your phone. Like, you don't have to memorize it. You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to be, the person that won the memorization contest in school. Like, you don't need to do all of that. So I am trying to make your life easier. Okay. Now, if you got some value from this, I need to see some love in the comments. I need to see some love in the comment section. And once you create your answerthepublic.com free account, I want you to come back here into the comments and tell me if you did a search. Tell me what phrase you did your search on. Right? Tell me what phrase you did your search on in the comments so that I can see that you guys are listening and that you're taking action and that you realize it's really not that difficult. You just got to know where to go. They say it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? So you know me, and I just told you what to go do. So it's not that you needed to know what to do. You just need to know the right person. The right person will guide you in the right direction. If you listen now, if you're hard head, my mom used to say, a hard head make a soft behind. That's on you, child. Okay, that's on you. But for those of you that are listening intently and you want to move your business forward, you want to make money, you don't want to waste a lot of time, you want your content to be effective and efficient, you want to reach your target audience, you want them to get pulled into your ecosystem, you want to be able to have them come to your website and you generate leads and then you generate sales, I can help you to do that part. All right. So I hope that added some value today on day 54 inside of our 30K in 90 days challenge. Guys, listen, if you're still dragging around and you do not have your hands on my free digital marketing blueprint, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to click on the link right below this video, especially if you're here on YouTube. It says get my blueprint or get my free blueprint or whatever it is. It's at the top of the description. I even have it at the bottom of the description. If you're over on Facebook, it's going to be in the comment section. Okay. But I want you to click that link. I want you to put your email address in the box on the page that you see after you click the link. When you put your real email address in there, I am going to my autoresponder. I'm not going to sit here and do that for every person. I've already got it set up where when you put your email address in there, you're going to get an email that has a link with a download to the actual PDF, the actual document that is the blueprint on how to start earning $900 per day. That is what I'm giving you for free. In addition to all this 90 days worth of content that I'm giving you for free. Okay? Get that. And I want you to review that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to watch the video that you see after you hit the submit button. Okay? Because that video is going to lay some things out for you that you're going to realize. You're going to say, okay, now this whole thing makes sense. If that resonates with you, I'm going to invite you to get plugged in with me inside of the Legacy Builders program, where you're going to get access to all of the in-depth training that we teach as it relates to digital marketing. Everything that I am giving you here, I'm giving it to you in bite-sized pieces, right? A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there over 90 days. But when you become a student of this game, by leveraging our education inside the Legacy Builders program, you will have access to the material on how to create a faceless Instagram, how to create a faceless YouTube, how to use YouTube, how to blow up your TikTok and generate leads and sales, how to use post free ads to get new leads, new sales into your business, and how this can start helping you to make $900 every time you make a referral. Because when you're earning 100% of the commission for the work, guys, it is life changing. Okay. One of the differences, not a con or pro, but just a difference in this and, me understanding network marketing very well, is that network marketing is designed on a lot of people doing a little, right? A lot of people doing a little. So you're leveraging people, right? Which is great. You're leveraging people. But in terms of the commissions that you're earning, you don't earn a lot of commissions for the work that you do. And that's okay. The trade-off is that you're going to go and build a huge team where you're going to have a little bit of piece of the pie on what everybody does. But if you've struggled with that, building teams, recruiting people, doing that whole thing, then wouldn't it make more sense that instead of earning $25 on something, right, one time, that you actually earn $900 on the same sale that it would have taken you to make the $25, because the skill set that I'm teaching you is the same. The difference is what you're selling. If you're selling something that only pays you 25, or you're selling something that pays you 900, the work to get the sale is the same. So you might as well leverage your own time a little bit better. And if you still want to build residually, you can do that with your other programs. But this is going to help you have a cash injection so that you can start paying some of those bills down, so that you don't have to wait on what other people are doing or not doing before you get your check. And I might want to add that you get paid this instantly. You don't have to wait 2 weeks. You don't have to wait 3 weeks. You don't have to worry about any of that. As soon as someone actually becomes a member and enrolls in the program, you are paid the $900 instantly. Okay, whether it's through PayPal or a merchant account or whatever, you get the money and you put it into your account and you can pay that bill today. Do you hear me? So I want to not only equip you with the awareness of the tools and resources, I also want to put along your path the actual vehicle in which you can get into so that you can learn this stuff for yourself. And then I also want to give you the track to run on by using the vehicle, where the track actually pays you significantly so that you don't get so burned out running, hoping and wishing you make it to, $1,000, right? Which for many people may be unrealistic depending on the skill sets that they have or are willing to learn at that time. So make sure you get your hands on the free digital marketing blueprint. Go ahead, click on the link in the description. And by the way, simple reminder, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. I would certainly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. It is day number 55, and we're going to keep the whole content, the training, rocking and rolling, okay? Because I want you by the end of this challenge to be a completely different person than you were at the start of this challenge, more confident, more bold, and unapologetically confident. You got it? Okay. So with that, guys, I'll see y'all on tomorrow, and go get your instapublic.com account. Let's get to work.